Cubs dropped game one in Colorado after losing 2-1 on Sunday Night Baseball and dropping their eighth series in a row to the Giants. On today's episode, we cover the bats being very poor, the starting pitching having big troubles this season, and all of the problems that this struggling Cubs team is going through right now. Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of the Cubs Line Podcast. I'm Ryan Dunleavy.
And I'm Ron Zunski.
And the Cubs dropped game one in Colorado 7-3. Just piss poor effort. Colin Ray got shelled. Bats weren't alive. Some terrible at bats from guys like Alex Bregman, Ian Happ throughout the game. Coming off of an embarrassing loss on the second straight Sunday on Sunday Night Baseball, just complete embarrassment. And then Saturday, the only reason they win the game is because of PCA. He had two big knocks, two big home runs in that one. And then Friday, they just got dismantled. I mean, that's got to be the most embarrassing Cubs game I've watched in multiple years. Like, this is just a bad baseball team. There's not much.
I was over at your house. It was to the point where we were like cheering for the Giants to just score 20. We were like, "Oh, can they get to 20?" Like they pulled us out of the game so fast. Like they just it seems like they've been playing worse ball since the 10-game losing streak. Um, and the game against the White Sox on that Sunday, like pretty much broke this team. You know, they were 27-12 coming, or no, at one point, but they were 29 and like 15 going into that series. They dropped 2 or 3, and then they lost 8 more after that Sunday game. You know, they had an off day after that. We were hoping that they could recoup. They clearly didn't utilize that. Again, they lost 8 more after that. They won those 2. They won 2 straight in Pittsburgh, and that's when I was like, all right, like we could get going here. And they've been terrible. Every aspect of this team has been terrible. They haven't the absolute high of the season, the 3 straight walk-offs against Cincinnati. Then you finish the sweep, winning 8-3. They haven't won a series since that point, which is insane. May 6th, that was. I mean, think about it. We're in the middle of the NBA and Stanley Cup Finals right now. That was like the first round. Maybe the second round, but like that just shows how insane that is. They haven't won a series since that point. They looked like a World Series contender, almost. I think they were the favorite. Coming out
Yeah,
of that, they
I
were the
would say.
favorite. Coming out of that Cincinnati series, they were the favorite to win the World Series, and they are now out of a playoff spot, one game over 500. I mean, I think if you lose these next 2 and get swept by Colorado and you're under 500, I think you have to can everybody and just say, all right, the season's over. Like, obviously, it's June, it's early June, but like, if you're under 500 after being 15 over 500, that's a big problem. You know, it's not like you were 10-7 and then, have sucked now. You were 15 games over 500. You're now 1 game over 500. You're out of a playoff spot. You look like you don't care. You know, they had an off day again. What did they do? What did they do yesterday? That on Monday, coming out of the off day, what did they do? They got smoked, punched in the throat by the Rockies. It was 7-1 in what, the 4th inning?
Yeah.
Couple runs after
I think it
that.
was what, 7 after the second, I think.
It might have been because I know it was a 2-run shot in the first inning, and then it didn't stop from there. But this team is garbage. They're garbage. They suck. That's the thing. I think it's time to face the facts that the team really isn't that good. You know, they might make the playoffs as a wild card. They might even go on a run again. But I think it's just time we face the facts that this team isn't very good. We said, no. The pitchers are hurt though. Once everybody comes back, it'll be fine. Cabrera comes back. What does he do? Gives up like 8 runs.
All right, fair point. They are missing Cade and Steele. Like, I feel like it'd be a lot different if you
But
did
Steele
have.
was never on the team though. That's the thing.
I get that. Yeah, I
He didn't
just,
play this year. Cade
I
had
just, think,
1 start.
I just think this team has the talent. Like, I think it's a coaching, a training staff, a front office problem. Like, let's go through Carson Kelly, proven before. He's been pretty solid. Michael Bush, amazing season last year, very good season the year before. Should have been an all-star last year. Nico Horner, heart and soul of this team the past couple of years. Should have been an all-star. He's been a gold glover. I mean, he's just taken a massive step back. Dansby Swanson, who's a guy that's holding this team back. has been a Gold Glover. He's hit over 270. He's been an All-Star. He's been a World Series champion. Like, the guy knows how to win, but he's not coming through. Alex Bregman, you're paying him all that money. He's a World Series champion. He's an All-Star. He's been a Silver Slugger. He's been a Gold Glover. And then in the outfield, Ian Happ, been an All-Star, been a Gold Glover. PCA, I mean, All-Star last year. He's really played solid. But Seiya Suzuki, he should have been an All-Star in years past. The guy knows how to hit. Like, this is on the coaching staff because you have the talent. The guys know how to win. They know how to play. They're a 92 win ball club last year. But I just don't think it's got to be something behind the scenes in the coaching staff because clearly Craig Counsell's not getting through to these guys. Clearly Dustin Kelly's not getting through to these guys. And clearly Tommy Hodavy's not getting through to these guys because the guys have the talent. Like, even let's go to the pitching staff. Matt Boyd's been an all-star. Cabrera showed promise. Tyon, he's been solid in years past. I don't think he's been an all-star before, but he's always a pretty reliable 4 or 5.
And he shoved in a winner take all game last year in the playoffs.
Yeah. Colin Ray had 11 wins last year with around a 3 ERA after starting in the bullpen. Ben Brown's been amazing this year. I mean, Wicks has been serviceable. Assad's been serviceable in years past. Like, this has got to be on the coaching staff because this team has so much talent. Like, it's just hard to watch them not put it together. This has got to be something on Council, and I get rid of them, like, because you have the talent. Sometimes a new voice helps. Like, look at the Phillies; they sucked at the start of the year, fired their manager. Now they're starting to win again. I mean, even the Red Sox have been better since they fired Cora. Like, if I'm the Cubs, I'm firing Council. I'm hiring Alex Cora, and then I'm promoting 2 guys as my hitting and pitching coach. Like, because it's obviously something on the coaching staff because this team has the talent. And even look at Quentin Berry. Like, how many bad sends and just idiotic things has he done?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I want to get to this point, and I hear so many of these people talking about Kevin Alcantara is a dumbass. All this. Shut up. This kid has come up. He was one of the best players. I think probably the best player in AAA. One of the best in AAA. He comes up. What does he do? Craig says, "Nah, sit the bench this game. Sit the bench this game. Sit the bench this game." Gets one pinch hit appearance in an 8-1 game. The guy is amped up. All right. He has the aggressive play to get to third. He's pumping his fist to the dugout. Your job as a third base coach, calm down. Tell him the situation. Obviously, okay, line drives, you should know to freeze when you're at third because guess what? Kevin Alcantara so fast, you can bear crawl to home if it gets through. But he's so amped up. He's trying to make an impact because he's been so handcuffed because your dumbass manager doesn't want to put him in the game over Ian Happ, who every time it's a strikeout, it's a pop fly. There was a 94-mile-an-hour fastball thrown down the middle yesterday with, I believe, 2 on, 1 out. What does he do? So late on it. I mean, he started the swing when the ball was at the plate, goes into the seats, and then I think he probably struck out or something. I don't even remember. Like, I just he's amped up. He's trying to make a play. Your job as a third base coach, calm down. All right, freeze on anything. Freeze on a line drive. Go back to third and something in the air so you could tag, right? Because if it falls again, you're
I know
walking
you're
in.
saying the young kid and shit. He's done the same thing with PCA. PCA's made errors at third base. That's on PCA plays with high emotion. You got to calm him down. You got to remind him of the situation. He's not going to if you don't tell him anything. Like, how many times has Quentin Berry, even with Mo Baller, I believe it was an inning or 2 earlier in that game. Like, how many times have these base coaches failed to settle down these young runners and tell them situational and
It's
shit?
just time and time again.
As much as you could blame it on them, like, that, your coaches, you're there to do. Stop standing there like a complete dud and do something.
Exactly, and it's just, I mean, Willie Harris with his bad sends, Quentin Perry just a dumbass, not telling anybody the situation. It's just, it's so disappointing, and like a team that was so good, a World Series favorite, now so shit, just out of a playoff spot, 1 game over 500. Like it's honestly, can it get worse?
It can't. I really don't think it can get worse than this, man. Like, this is just terrible. Like, I'm speechless. But they went on a 10-game win, 10-game win streaks. Like, we're a World Series favorite, #1 in the power rankings, and now this team's just full of a bunch of duds. Like, and it's guys that have won before. Um, and are good baseball players, but it's the coaching staff. And what about the training staff? How many people have gotten hurt? How many pitchers have gotten hurt? Like, this is on the pitching department and the training staff, because your job in spring training and through the offseason is to be ready to pitch a 182 game season, like 162, I'm sorry, but I mean, like,
Playoffs too.
playoff. Yeah, that's
Add the
kind of what I
playoffs
was,
in there.
because adding playoffs in there, like, that's your job. Your job is to get ready. And I think they're idiots for letting Matt Boyd pitch in the WBC. Now I see what teams were doing. Like, as much as we are diehard USA fans and everything, he's been on the injured list the whole time because he ramped up early, probably threw too many pitches when he shouldn't have, pitched for Team USA, and now he hasn't been able to play a Major League Baseball season. Like, look at Scooble. Scooble, I mean, he even threw in the WBC. He made a wise decision. He got hurt. Logan Webb got hurt. Like, all these guys that pitched in the WBC got hurt. So I don't know if this has to be earlier in the offseason, like not during spring training, but I think the Cubs are idiots.
These guys should have got going earlier.
Yeah, I mean,
They kind of went
it's
from a month
accountability.
into spring training to complete game playoff situation.
It's
They
it's
should have started.
accountability.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
yeah.
you gotta
Go
have
ahead.
a plan in spring training. Like, that's what you're there to do. That's why pitchers and catchers report before hitters do, because they need more time to ramp up and get ready to play 162 games plus that with playoffs. Like, it's got to be something poor on the pitching department and the training staff. Like,
Yeah,
I've
like
never seen a team with this many injuries. Like, genuinely, from the pitching
no.
staff, like, it's
You
mind
bring
boggling.
up you bring up the USA. I mean, the World Cup could not have come at a better time. I can finally put my mind on something else. I'm gonna be so dialed in for the World Cup that like the Cubs are just taking the second place right now. I don't even want to watch. Like it's to the point where I don't even want to watch anymore. I'm gonna be locked down the World Cup, following
I'm
the
not
Cubs
going to
by
any
my.
other games until they show me something. Like,
I
I'll go
agree.
to
I'm not
White
spending
Sox.
my
I'll go
money.
to White Sox games to have fun, and watch some okay baseball and pay $10 for a ticket and go there with my buddies, rather than paying $40 to go to a Cubs game just for them to lose and show me nothing, for us to boo them off the field. Like,
And then you got all the like you had that long conversation between Bregman and Pete in the locker room. It's like, all right, like they're finally gonna get going. Nope, been shit
did
since
something for
then.
Pete.
You've
Did
got
something for Pete.
it did do something for Pete. He's the only one who's really shown me any promise, and
Bushy.
he's been really good. Bushy's been solid. But then like Bregman in his locker, I'm awful. I'm awful. Yeah, you are. Thanks. Now you know. I mean, he had a good game yesterday. Maybe that'll flip it around for
I
him.
mean, not really. He saw an 86-mile-an-hour slider right down the middle and did nothing with it except a sac fly. Like, I think I could.
He had an
I
R. I
could
mean, he had an RBI. He had a. I feel like didn't he have two hits? I know he had the single,
I don't know. I think it was one.
but like, that's. I mean, that's better. That's better. At least he's trending a little up. But
Well, I mean, you're paying him all that money to get a hit game and not be able to hit an 86-mile-an-hour slider down the dick. Like, what is the point? And I mentioned this, like, the Cubs are 0 for 3 on getting superstars. Like, Kyle Tucker, you traded Cam Smith, a guy that can make an impact on the 2026 team. Isak Paredes, another guy that can make a big impact on the 2026 team. Hayden Wesneski, a guy that could have made a solid impact in the bullpen and the rotation as he was starting to trend up. And then for a season of terrible Kyle Tucker, Kings suck. And then you trade for Cabrera. You trade your number one prospect in Owen Casey, another guy that could have made an impact on the 2026 Chicago Cubs and teams in the future. And Cabrera sucked. He has a negative .8 WAR. I mean, his velocity's dipped. Like, obviously, the training staff and the scouting did a terrible job on this because his velocity dipped as soon as you trade for him. Like, well, what do you? I don't. It's mind boggling why you didn't go get Joe Ryan while he was there. You could have traded Joe Ryan. You could have gotten Mackenzie Gore. You could have gotten Joe Ryan, but you chose for Edward Cabrera while still giving up your number one prospect. Maybe you would have had to throw a little higher leverage guy and there was the number two piece, but that I would have been
I
fine for
think
that.
Matt Shaw would have had to go for Mackenzie Gore. I think that's what they said.
Okay, that's fine with me.
I mean, that's
What
fine.
has Shaw done all year?
I mean, he's been hurt, but like, and
But
honestly,
what?
that I bring up another point with that though. Like these guys that are hurt, I guarantee you they've been playing hurt. I guarantee you Tyone's been hurt the whole year, and they've been like, "No, you're good," and now it could be a more severe thing. Like we saw, Garrett Cole got hurt yesterday, and they left him out there. Like that's another situation where it's like, I mean, is it really worth it? You know, like it's not like you're 30-5 right now or whatever. I mean, you'd be like, it's not like you're at the top of the league right now. Like, what's the need? Honestly, you need these guys to be healthy, and I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm just speechless.
Yeah, same here. Like I, because you have the talent, but I fire Craig. Like Hoyer doesn't have balls, so he's not going to fire anyone. But if I'm a guy who cares about the Chicago Cubs, and I'm a guy that wants to win and likes seeing the Cubs win, and a guy that has pride in working for the Chicago Cubs, I fire Craig Counsell. I just
I
don't think
agree.
Hoyer gives a shit. I don't think Ricketts gives a shit. Like it.
No, they're all just a bunch of money grabbers. They don't care. Fans are gonna
Bunch
show
of
up.
casuals. Bunch of
Fans are gonna,
casuals.
yeah. I mean, the fans are gonna show up, aren't they? You get your money. You get your money. That's all they really care about.
Yeah, and let's talk about this pitching staff real quick. I know we kind of hit on that, but I want to read you these wars. Shota Minaga, -3 or -0.3 WAR. Jameson Tyon, -0.6 WAR. Colin Ray, -0.2 WAR. Edward Cabrera, -0.8 WAR. Matt Boyd, -0.5 WAR. So your rotation, all negative WARs. So if
That
you,
seems to be an
I'm
issue.
not, I'm a pretty big math guy. So
Oh, I
this
know.
is this is a -2.4 WAR. So we'll round up a little bit. We'll go 3 wins above replacement for the rotation.
Three.
That's just absurd to me. I know three doesn't sound like a lot, but if you put a bunch of casuals, they're 3 wins above what we have right now, and sure as hell a lot less money and a lot less prospects.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm on the ESPN. They list this. Listen, I mean, it's $77 to get in on Friday for Toronto, 81 on Saturday, and $67 on Sunday. Who is paying that? We
I'm not.
suck.
I'm sure
We
as hell
suck.
not.
Why are the ticket like again? That's all they care about.
I'm sure as hell not paying for that.
Like this, it's ridiculous. Like they don't care.
Hey,
They
I'll
just
go. Hey, Ryan, we could go to the Sox Dodgers game this weekend for probably half the price.
are probably like $17. Like it's ridiculous. Like it's just a bunch of money grabbers up front. It's unbelievable how they don't care, and literally like I think it was Reinsdorf who like accidentally admitted that's like, oh well, as much as if we're in the race till the end and the fans keep paying, that's all we care about. I guarantee you it's the same thing with the Ricketts. If
Guaranteed.
the money's there and the money's always going to be there. The fans are always going to be there. That's all they care about. They don't care about making this team better. They don't care about winning. Sorry if you're banging. There's construction going on by the complex, but like it's just it's a joke. Honestly, it's a joke. This team is. I don't. I'm so speechless and just so upset right now. Like it's just night in and night out. I couldn't wait to watch Cubs games earlier in the year. It's a
Oh yeah,
highlight of my day.
even last summer and summers in the past, like, oh, who's the Cubs play today? All right, yeah, I'm setting aside my night because I want to
Not
watch.
2024. 2024 was garbage. I hated that year. But
2023, 2025.
23 was fun. 25 was fun. I grew up with fun Cubs teams. Like
Yeah.
I was 6 for the first run, and
Mm-hmm.
then 7 when they won the World Series. They went to the playoffs night in or year in and year out. Like it's just it's saddening. I mean 7-22. Since the peak of your season, you were 7-22. That's
Like
insane.
I feel like a Mets fan right now. Like this is
Seriously. Seriously.
like I can't tell you. I mean, I watched the Sunday night games. I'm like, okay, the Cubs have a chance to win the series. But besides that, I haven't watched the Cubs game in a while. If I'm going to be completely,
I watched a few innings last night.
I will watch games from time to time. We watched the Friday game, but like
We were in the pool, probably
if
what, fifth
if
inning.
I have to pick something else to do, like if I've Stanley Cup game or World Cup game and a Cubs game, I'm watching the World Cup or the Stanley Cup because this Cubs team is just brutal.
Yeah, like Friday, Cubs are on at 9:15. US is on at 8. I'm watching the US. I'm not watching the Cubs and the Giants. I'm watching the US game.
Cubs probably
Like,
going to lose anyways, dude.
yeah, exactly. Like last night, watched a couple innings. I was at my friend's house, watched a couple innings. I was like, all right, Love Island. Like, I don't care anymore. I don't care. I used to watch every game. I used to get so
Yeah, same.
upset, so happy, emotions high and low during these games. I would watch 9 innings. I don't care anymore. I've always heard stories from my friends' dads, my dad, like just so many grown-ups like, yeah, they took the joy out of me and I don't really care anymore. I don't really care anymore. That's the sad part. I don't really care anymore. Like it's sad.
Like, what's the point of caring when Hoyer doesn't want to fire anyone? They don't want to make any changes. Like, you're going to call up two big prospects, let them rot on the bench. I mean, keep hitting Ian Happ in the five, keep hitting Seiya Suzuki in the six.
Bregman, great three hitter. He's got,
Bregman,
he's been very
Breg,
productive.
Bregman can stay in the three and the four hole. Keep playing Dansby day in and day out. I mean,
Yeah,
just
Pedro Ramirez. Why play him, right?
some great at
Throw
bats
your
on some.
one, throw your 140 hitter out there.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
joke.
more than a joke, dude. This is a nightmare. Like, if you're a
It
Cubs fan.
is. It's a living nightmare.
I mean, you just hear our tone, just like defeated. Like you could go up back and watch an episode from.
I'll go ahead and watch the episode after game 3 last year against San Diego and compare it to now.
Just drained, bro.
Just drained. We are
I mean,
drained.
this is one of my favorite things I do is the Cubs Line podcast. It's just not fun when the Cubs suck.
Yeah,
Like,
it sucks because it's like, to put out a good show for you guys, we have to be very knowledgeable, obviously. We have to know what we're talking about. I don't want to know what I'm talking about. I don't want to watch. Like
yeah.
I want to be like, oh, did they win? Who did well? Like it's draining. I hate this year's team so much, except for early May.
So who do you get rid of then, or like what's your kind of off-season plan now that we're talking? So this is mine. Obviously, you have. I would keep Cali and Amaya as your catchers. I'm keeping, but I mean, you're paying Dansby and Bregman too much. But I mean, I'm trying to trade Dansby for anyone that you can. I mean, shit, if I could get him for a key lime pie, a bag of chips, and a steak, I'm trading him for.
Slice of key lime pie. Shout out
Yeah,
Sam Wilbur.
Sam Wilbur. Yeah, I'm trading Dansby for a bag of chips. I mean, maybe not even a key lime pie, maybe a half-eaten piece of gum. I'm trading Dansby for.
You can't trade any of these guys. Like exactly like he
Yeah,
was saying. You can't get that much value for these guys. They all suck except Pete, but you're definitely not going to trade
Pussy,
Pete. You're definitely not
yeah,
trading Nico. You're not going to trade Bushy.
Cade,
Like, I mean, yeah,
Polanco.
you can trade Cade, but like, I,
I don't know.
so many of these guys you can't even trade because they're not that good, and it'd be a waste to trade them for nothing.
Well, thankfully, this is Seiya and Haps last year.
Yeah, I mean, probably keep one of them. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't keep any though.
No, they both suck.
Yeah,
I'm
It-
not
it-
either of them. Say either's great or he sucks. And I'd rather have a guy that hits 260 with maybe a little less home runs but's consistent.
yeah.
Rather than
I'd rather have a consistent 250 hitter than
I'd
what
let
Seiya is because he literally will go out for 2 weeks and not get out, and then for a month he strikes out every at
I'd
bat.
just let Alcantara play right. I mean, let PCA play center. Let Bushy play first. Um, uh,
I would bring Conforto back.
All right,
He's not even.
that's kind of a crazy take because
He's not
here's
even
the
that.
thing.
Okay, I wouldn't have him
You
being
got
everyday.
you got your good 2 weeks out of him. Now he's hitting maybe a buck 50 in his last 15. Like you got your good stretch out of him. Now it's
Wouldn't
time.
even. I wouldn't make him an everyday player, but I'm saying like
I get yeah.
he's been fine off the bench. He does what he needs to off the bench. That's my thing.
I get that.
Maybe a little excessive.
Little bit. Little bit.
But yeah, I don't even know where you go
He's
from
also
here.
hitting 247 right now. In his last 7 games, he's hit. Oh, take a guess what he's hit in his last 15 games.
Probably like '06.
Oh, 06 is your guess.
Yeah.
097.
Okay. So
So
I
you got your good stretch out of him. Now it's time to kind of move away from him, I would say.
yeah, keep pinch hitting him in the seventh though.
I wouldn't even do that, bro. If you're gonna do that, I'd choose a Maya over him, if I'm gonna be completely honest.
All right, so taking a look here, they the schedule was pretty tough, right? It softened up. They wound up splitting with Pittsburgh, losing the series to St. Louis, losing the series to the Athletics, losing the series to San Francisco. You've got Colorado, which you should win the series. Probably not going to. San Francisco, again, a bad San Francisco team. Probably not going to win that. Maybe you could squeak out a series against Colorado here. Then you got Toronto, who maybe the record doesn't say they're good. They're a better baseball team than you. They're going to beat you. Then you go to New York for 4. Not a very good baseball team. Better baseball team than you. Probably going to take 3. Then you got Milwaukee and San Diego. You are going to get buried into the ground by these two
Versus the
teams.
two teams you played in the playoffs last year, embarrassing.
Yeah. You
If
are
if
going to
you
get
don't come out versus Milwaukee and ready to run through a goddamn wall and beat the piss out of them, just don't put the Cubs jersey on, honestly. Because I hate Milwaukee. I don't know about you, but I fucking hate
I
Milwaukee.
hate
I hate
Wisconsin.
Jackson Churio.
I hate Green.
I
I
hate
want I
Christian
just
Yelich.
I
I
hate
I,
everything. I hate everything about that state. I hate
I
the
hate
Brewers. I
Pat
hate the
Murphy.
Packers. I
I
hate
I,
Pat Murphy. I hate just everybody on that team.
I
The
hate that
Cubs don't
city.
care. They've literally said Ian Happ is one of them too about the White Sox. I don't really care about the White Sox. It's a fucking rivalry, dude.
Have
It's
some
a
fucking
rivalry. Have
have
some
some nuts,
pride.
have some pride, and go out there and play for the Chicago Cubs and play. If you're not gonna put the pinstripes on and play hard, just go take a stroll down to the fucking. Um,
Don't
uh,
even know what to say. That's what pretty much what we've gotten to
I
this point. We don't
I
know
know
what to
what I'm
say
gonna
anymore.
say. I know what I'm gonna say, but I don't really want to get canceled on YouTube or anything. It's just gotten to a point like I gotta watch. Uh, I
We we are absolutely drained watching this team, but I just I mean,
I
yeah.
might just come on. I might just wear my White Sox shirt, the one White Sox shirt.
All right, all right, all right.
Might have to go
We
purchase a Brewers jersey.
might have to just start covering the World Cup, honestly.
And yeah,
This,
come sports line.
yeah, the Sports Line podcast. This, I mean, I look ahead here. I don't know if I see a series win for the rest of the first half. I mean, they've already lost game 1 to Colorado, which means they're not winning 2 in a row. You kidding me? 2 in a row?
Well,
That's like
tonight
10 in
I'm
a
gonna
row,
lose.
which they've done this year somehow. But you're not beating Colorado here. You're probably going to go to San Francisco and oh, you got Ben Brown on the mound. Well, at least you're going to get one win.
Yes.
At least you're going to get one win. You'll lose the next 2. You've got undecided on Saturday. Colin Ray going Sunday on ABC. Great national television. That'll be real fun. You come home. You, you come home against Colorado. Loss. You got showed on the mound on Monday. Probably loss. Cabrera, you're going to lose 9-3 that game. Ben Brown starting Wednesday. You'll get a
Oh,
win there. Toronto, like I said, as much as the record doesn't say that they're a very good team, they're a better baseball team than you. You're going to lose that series. You go to New York for 4. I'm sorry, you're playing like how you are right now. You're not winning 3 or 4. You're at least going to split with that team. But I still think they're a better baseball team. Milwaukee, way better baseball team. They're probably going to sweep you. That's in Milwaukee, too. San Diego.
we wanted to go to that too. I would. The
We
Cubs are
did.
good.
We were literally planning on it. We
I would
literally were
have loved to
talking
go.
about it.
I would have loved to go down there and tailgate and had a good time, but not
I don't
involved
want to
anymore.
anymore. The tickets are too much to watch a shitty baseball team get beaten down by our rivals time and time again. San Diego, Ryan, what am I going to say here?
They're gonna lose the series.
They're going to lose the series.
Ben Brown will
They're
get
a
a win.
better they're a better baseball team than you. St. Louis, you got them at home.
You'll
What's going to
lose.
happen here, Ryan?
You'll lose.
They're a
You'll
better
lose because they're a
baseball
better
team than you
baseball
are.
team than you.
Baltimore, I don't know here. I don't know. I don't know about Baltimore. Maybe we could get lucky here.
Maybe,
Since
maybe,
Cincinnati to round out the first half. I don't know. Maybe we get lucky. But
maybe.
but when it comes down to it, Toronto, what are they?
Better baseball team than you.
The Brewers, what are they?
Better baseball team than you.
San Diego.
Better baseball team
There
than
you
you.
go. There you go. It's as
Yeah.
simple as that. They're a better baseball team than you. And I honestly got to say, there's a chance we don't win another series for the rest of the first half.
Yeah, that would be like 18 in a row, but
Yeah, and I
wouldn't
think
shock
it could
me. Wouldn't
happen. I
shock
think
me.
it could happen.
They still won't fire anyone though.
Still won't
Still,
fire anyone though. I guarantee you, they're what 34 and 33 right now. They could roll into the break 30. If I'll say 40, and what would that be like 40 and 48 or something
something like
along those lines? I don't think they'd fire anybody.
yeah.
I don't,
No.
I don't think they'd fire anybody.
They still
But
won't do anything at the deadline.
no, won't do anything at the deadline. I don't know, man.
To even play MLB, we'll play MLB pickle, I guess.
Yeah, and I want to say the U.S. is winning the World Cup.
All right, I got something fun that we can do here because I saw it on Twitter the other day. We got rankings. What does he even do? All right, it's the tier list maker. So we have demon but hurt, solid, decent, meh. What does he even do? One appearance like doesn't count. All right, we'll start out with. I kind of started it, but we'll just keep going. PCA, I put in demon.
Demon.
Boyd, demon but hurt, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Cade, demon but hurt.
Yeah.
Riley Martin, demon but hurt.
Yeah.
Bushy, demon.
Okay.
Steele, demon but hurt.
Yeah.
Carson Cowley, solid.
Solid.
Holby Milner, solid.
Yeah.
Nico, decent.
Decent.
Jacob Webb, decent. Guy's got like a 2.5 ERA.
Yeah. He's been a lot better than how he started.
Rammer, decent.
By the way, just saw this $100 to get in for a game against St. Louis. You think anyone's paying? I mean, yeah, probably, but $100 to get in to see a 500 baseball team.
Ethan Roberts, decent.
Decent.
All right, now we got the meh. Caleb Thielbar, meh.
Mm-hmm.
Javier Assad, meh. Shota Managa, meh.
Meh.
Jamison Tyon, meh. Miguel
I
Amaya.
wouldn't even say Tyone meh. I'd say what does he even do?
All right, we'll put him in that then. I have Trent Thornton, meh. Miguel Amaya, meh. Seiya Suzuki, meh. Colin Ray, meh. Michael Conforto, meh. Ryan Rolson, meh. What does he even do? Phil Mayton, Edward Cabrera, Dansby Swanson, Jordan Wicks, Jamison Tyon. I don't know. For me, I have Kevin Alcantara in this too because he's been pretty bad.
Not even his fault, honestly.
And
He
then
doesn't play.
all right, we'll keep going then. I don't even know.
Greg Counsell below. What does he even do?
All right, what are we putting Mo Baller in? I'll put him in meh.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Danny P. Demon.
Amen.
Don't know who the hell that is. Ian Happ. What does he even do?
Yeah. What is it? I mean, he does nothing.
Meh. We can put him in meh.
It's not like he's a good fielder anymore either, though.
Ben Brown. Demon.
Demon. I'm sorry about these bangs, by the way. I don't know if you could hear him.
I can't. Matt Shaw. Meh.
Man,
Bregman, what does he even
what
do?
does he even do?
So we got 4. Ben Brown, Michael Bush, PCA, Danny P.
And you expect, well, how is it 4? You said 4?
Yeah,
And you
4 guys,
expect a team of 4 demons to make the playoffs.
I guess.
Just poor. This team sucks. They're terrible.
All right, now we'll play MLB Pickle. I'm going to go with Brewer, try and change the mojo. Andrew Vaughn. I don't know what we could do anymore. All right. Throws righty, probably bats lefty, AL. I'm going to go Joe Adele, so we get the team, the division. All right, on LA, we got the team. Probably a switchy righty or lefty righty. Let's go a pitcher. Let's go Soriano.
Wait, you said AL or NL?
He's on the Angels.
Oh, he's on the Angels. Oh, okay.
All right, I guess the starting pitcher on the
Starting
Angels.
pitcher on the Angels.
So I know they have Soriano. I'm trying to think who threw against the Cubs. I know you were at.
Oh, who did pitch that game? Hold on. Let me.
I know they have Grayson Rodriguez. I know he throws righty. I don't know what he bats.
Wait, it
Yep,
was.
Grayson
Oh,
Rodriguez.
it was Kikuchi. Okay, Rodriguez.
Grayson Rodriguez, Immaculate Grid, Player of the Day. All right, now we'll play Immaculate Grid. Hopefully, it's not the Cubs.
No Cubs. We got Mets, A's, Mets, Astros, Mets, Red Sox. First baseman for the A's,
All
first
right.
baseman for the Astros, first base, Red Sox, and then first
A's
round.
and Mets, Luis Severino.
Yeah, there you go. We got Mets, Astros. Did Marisnik ever play for the Mets? Or no? No, I don't think so.
I don't think he did. No. Um,
Mets, Red Sox. Oh, wait.
we'll just do first base for now. Nick Kurtz. I'll go Nick Kurtz for first round draft pick,
Yeah, it's a little easier. I'm gonna try and hold on.
and then first round draft pick. Would Cam Smith count? Because technically he was a first round pick. Played on
Oh yeah,
the
and he plays for the Astros. Yeah.
Cam Smith should count.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Red Sox. Braden Montgomery.
Oh wow, Matt Olson played first for the A's in that game. Wow.
All right, we'll go Matt Olson then.
I did not know he was their first baseman on the 2019 playoff team.
Astros first baseman. Um, who played first when we went?
Yuli Gurriel.
Gurriel. We could go Gurriel. And then Red Sox first baseman.
Hold up. Wait, 2013.
Tristan Casas. I'm going Casas, 5%.
Let me. If my Chrome's not. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna try and think of.
I want Tristan Casas.
It doesn't say.
I'm looking at the most common for the two we didn't get: Pedro Ramirez and Nolan Ryan. A lot of old school guys.
Yeah, some old school.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Cubs Line Podcast. We'll be back with a post-game episode tomorrow. Sorry for the lack of uploads as of late. We'll get back to it, even though this team sucks. Signing off, Ryan Dunleavy.
Ryan Zelinsky.
See you guys next episode.